Hey guys, I'm Chad Smith and I'm here to teach you about the basics of soccer. Today I'm going to teach you how to shoot, dribble, pass correctly, and I'm going to teach you how to dribble and beat a defender. Does that make sense? Alright, well let's go. Alright guys, now what we're going to need today is we're going to need a ball, we're going to need to wear cleats, or we're going to wear tennis shoes. It doesn't really matter. Alright. Alright, well today we're going to start off with shooting. And there are many different kinds of shooting, so it doesn't really matter what kind of shooting. It all depends on what kind of situation you're in and whatnot. Well, anyways, today I'm going to teach you how to shoot a knuckleball and how to place kick. Now, let's start off with a knuckleball. And stop. Now, guys, a knuckleball is more of a powerful shot. It's more of like how much power you can get on the ball when you're shooting it. And so that's what I'm going to show you first. Now what you're going to do is, you're going to make sure, I'm a right-footed kicker, I can shoot both feet, but I'm going to show you about my right foot. Now what you're going to do is, you're going to want your left foot stable right next to it. And the toe is going to be pointing wherever you want the ball to go. Your right foot, whenever you bring it in, you're going to keep that toe down, and you want all laces to touch that ball. All laces. And after you kick it, you want the full follow through so you can get the full power on it. Now let me demonstrate this for you real quick. You can find a good spot to shoot from. Alrighty guys, so that was a knuckleball, and as you can see, I didn't get much air on it, but that's how it should look. And now, I'm going to move on to the place ball. Now what you're going to do is you're going to keep your form the same, except you're going to turn your foot to this. You're going to get more of your inside of your foot going into it, like that. Alright? Let me demonstrate that for you. Cut it off. Alright, now let me explain to you these two kicks. They're usually used for free kicks or whenever you have an open shot, that kind of thing. And the difference between them is one of them is more used for placing and more like, you know, more accurate shots. And now a knuckleball, that's more for power. You want to get the goalie to shake up a bit, that kind of thing. And so, in order to get these shots, these open looks at goal, you need to beat your defender. You need to pass to somebody, you need to dribble past somebody. And so that brings me to my next lesson for you. I'm going to give you a proper pass lesson. That's it, bro. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make a proper pass. In order to do that, you got to keep your right form, just like what you would do with shooting it, and I'm going to do the same thing as I did. Plant the left foot next to it, and you're going to get the inside of your foot going into it. You're just going to pass the ball right to it. Let's try this out. I'll lay it out 2 cones when we pass it to me, and we're going to see how accurate it is. There we go. I hit the first cone. Notice the ball, please. Now this is me, let's say, trying to a not so good pass. A not so good pass would include probably your toe. And now let's see how accurate that can get me. I'm going to aim for the same cone, and let's see what it can get me. See, just like that, there's a big difference between the two. And then, next thing to beat your goalie and all that stuff, you have to dribble. And so there is always a good way to dribble. And now I'm going to show you how to do that. Stop. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you how to dribble. I laid out these cones for me to dribble between, and we're going to see how fast I can get through. And what you're going to do is you want to keep your head up so you can see where the cones are going and where they are. Alright? Well, let's go. Alrighty. But as you can see, that was pretty quick. You have to be able to look up, you have to be able to move left to right really quick. You need to make sure you can use both legs, both feet, and you gotta be able to correspond where you're going. And next, this is my final lesson for you guys, and that is how to beat a defender. And now I have 3 ways to beat a defender. And I'm gonna show you those right now. Alrighty guys, now for my first move, I'm going to show you guys, it's called a step over or a scissors. There's 2 different kinds, I'm going to show you both. Now I have my sister here as a defender that I'm going to show you guys it on, and now this is how you're supposed to do it. If you look closely, what you're doing is you're going to move your leg around. Move your leg around. That is called a crossover, okay? Or a scissors, whichever. And then, if you do this, this is called a step over. As you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a step over. Now I'm going to try and use one of these on my sister. Alrighty? Alrighty. So as you can see, that was pretty useful. That's what it did. And now, for my second move, this is one of my favorites. I use it on my sister all the time. She's going to run at me, and I'm going to move the ball behind her. I'm going to go around her and get it. Let me show you how that works. Ready? Alrighty. As you can see, that was pretty useful move as well. Now, for my final move, I'm going to show you probably the most embarrassing of all the moves. Embarrassing for the defender, that is. Alrighty. It is called a nutmeg. Now what you're going to do is, this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to get your defender to move in a certain way where they open their legs. And you just, a nice gentle pass through the legs, and you go get it. Pretty simple, but very tricky. Let me try this out. Alrighty. That is very embarrassing, don't you think? Well, here we are. That is the end of it, and I will see you guys next time. I'm Chad Smith, and thank you for watching my soccer video.